Yes. Yes, yes, this is the Rastafari Samurai. Never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message, nation. What? You don't know, man.
Yep, tonight we're going to be talking about movies. You know, we do all types of stuff. We're going to talk about even a series like the BMF series. We watched that, all of us. We watched that.
Damn
I
right,
love it.
man.
I watched the first. Now it's the second.
BMF, if anybody doesn't know,
50
it's
Cent.
the Black Mafia family scene, and this is based off of true events.
Produced by
50 Cent of the Power Verse. And this took place like in the mid 80s in the beginning when they were kids, and then all went down from the 90s up to the 2000s.
Yeah, so like I watched season 2 after season 1. What do you think about season 2? Like the villain is still alive, Lamar.
Yo, first things first, let's get into season 1. Season 1, they're kids and all of that. The first time they're seeing the game and all of that. These two brothers did not want to grow up like some normal kids. You understand? The first time they ever seen the hustle of money, they fell in love with it. You know what I'm saying?
And it came from a good family too, like a Christian, whatever,
they didn't come
household.
Up from no hood, or not like they didn't have nothing. They came up from a good family. They had a home. They had everything what they wanted.
Yeah, they weren't rich,
both parents worked. Okay, it's not like they didn't work, and both parents work together.
Yeah,
in a black home in Detroit.
Yeah. So the Flinnerys, that's the brothers. The Flinnerys. The father was a general, you know, like labor worker. Mother worked at like Wendy's, I think. And after then, they had a sister, and they're basically very young, you know, when they started doing this drug game. Yep. Like the other brother was like still in high school when the Meech was doing the hustling on the street.
But you would wonder who's the hot-tempered one, though, still, because the brother now, this guy loved always bringing the gats, even though the brother would say, what the fuck you bringing the gats for? Oh, we need the protection, da-da-da. But any situation.
Yeah, the older brother would say, he's bringing the gats for?
But the thing is, he's always telling him, just relax on the things. This guy be saying, no, we need the things all the time. You know what I mean?
It's true. But, it's every episode so far is good.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! It's one of my favorite series. Them,
like he has good writers doing it or something like that because it's good. And Snoop, I like that.
Snoop, this is the first time I see Snoop plays a pastor.
Yeah,
and this is on the real. Even though he plays a pastor, he's a G still.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I have to say that
he plays the role good.
It's a different role I ever seen him play in anything.
So like with Snoop in there, that's to show you the influence of 50 Cent.
Oh hell yeah! 50 been putting a lot of people on besides the BMF.
So okay, now you were talking about season 1. That's their come up. Like they're still in the streets as like like soldiers, and they have their little crew. But now they graduated from the 50 boys and these different groups into like BMF now. Now. They were still struggling for a while because they're fighting with that guy Lamar, the crazy guy.
Yep.
He tried to he took out people, a lot of people, So how did he get hurt again? You remember when he got hurt?
What? He got shot?
Who shot him? Who shot him? You remember?
Wasn't
You remember how he got shot? Lamar?
I can't recall the last episode, but didn't they hit back at him?
What do you mean hit back at him?
Meech.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
he hit back at him, and they thought he was dead. And then after the cops held him in the hospital for a while. You know what I mean?
And after then, he escaped.
Yeah, he escaped the hospital after.
And after then, he killed a whole bunch of people. So this guy's like a serial killer in the show,
Yeah.
They all kill people, but it's like a serial killer in the show.
But he's not the only problem, though.
There's a whole bunch.
There's a whole bunch of problems going on within the show. You know
but you see, I like how they have the different storylines. They have the love story between the younger brother and that girl whose husband was a big drug dealer too in Detroit. And after then, there's that other crazy guy that Meech was working for, kind of trying to work with, who killed a whole bunch of people too, with the Spanish girlfriend. And after then, like right now, they got their own plug.
Yeah, the main connect, because they were the in between, the middleman.
Yeah.
So now they overstepped the guy who was giving them the supplier and went straight to the plug and say, yo, we've been putting in work for the so-called middleman. We don't want to be the middleman no more.
Yeah, it's a risk.
We want to be the man.
It was a risk.
Yeah.
Because he went. This is like speeding it up. We're speeding it up for you guys a little bit. They went to first Atlanta, right, to try to see if they could do a deal there.
Yeah.
Didn't work out, so they went back to Detroit, and after then they got some type of link, but then they still wanted it bigger, so they went to
but during that whole time,
Columbia.
But during this whole time, which is right hand man, the general, be turning stakes on him as a CI.
Yeah, one of the main guys turned informant.
But but the thing is, he'd be like pressured into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he turned the informant, but he's pressured into it because of it was like
the evidence what this
blackmail
guy has on him.
Yeah, because the cop never
knew. He has on him.
Yo, the cop's a character. I like.
Man, he's a dirty cop. No, but he was a dirty cop in the beginning.
He worked with Meech.
Yeah, but the thing is, later on, the department be putting pressure upon, a new task force and everything. So they be watching on over everything. So this guy has to like play the part now. Like he has to protect his own shit.
He has to be more careful.
No, not only careful, he has to protect his own shit now. So it's like whatever dirt he did, he has to pull the dirt upon him now. Because he has to save his own skin. And he's pulling his new partner into it, too. You know what I mean?
Well, he's trying to not make no one know what he's up to.
Well, the new partner is in the bed with him now.
Yeah. They made it literally like that. Now there's a romance there. Now that's another love interest. They made the two partners really be partners.
Damn right, yo.
So a lot of stories within the BMF show. I like it.
Yo, if you haven't watched it, please do. You know what I mean? It's on season 2 right now. You know what I mean? Awesome. But let's move it on. The Wu-Tang series. It's in season 3 right now.
Man, I have to catch up. I only watched a couple episodes of the Wu-Tang.
The American saga continues. It's all about their story, their beginnings of the Wu-Tang Clan, how they started as, together.
You watch all 3?
Yeah, man, I'm up to date with the Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Straight up, they're like one of my favorites out of the whole hip-hop nation thing, come on now. The W's all over the world, right now. You know what I mean? Straight up, it'd be talking about everything, like from the guy who designed the Wu symbol, from the guy who did the Wu wear and everything, the store and everything.
That's later.
No, I'm saying all in one, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody came into, besides the brothers, as in the Wu-Tang members, I'm talking about the ones
the movement, like the movement.
They had the guy who made the symbol. They had the brother who would be the manager. They had the guy who put in the money, who has the Wu wear. These are the 3 men who are not rapping, who are behind the scenes.
Yeah,
of
Power.
The Wu-Tang.
There's Power. There's
and the road manager.
Divine and Power, and I forgot who else. Power is isn't that RZA's brother?
Yeah.
And Divine, there's the next guy named Divine. Right? And then there was some other people. There's other people who was behind the scenes, man, helping them.
But I love it from the beginning that RZA, he was, what was his name before?
Rakim.
Yeah, Prince Rakim.
Prince Rakim.
Right, Rakim.
Yeah.
Right. He realized the downfalls as an individual, as an artist, It didn't work. So with the brothers who he knew, who he grew up with, he said, yo, man, I need them to help.
You know why? Because he knows it would have been harder with just him that time when he came out. He was trying to come out.
At the same time, hip-hop was going through the turn of the sounds.
Yeah.
Right? You know what amped them the most? You have to thank the West Coast. You have to thank the fucking West Coast for the Wu-Tang being the way they are. Because they got so fucking amped, getting tired of the West Coast ruling. Okay?
Well, the West Coast... Wait, what year did Wu-Tang come out? 93?
92, 93.
I say 93 they came out. Yeah, the West Coast... No, it's because they're tired of the East Coast not having nothing.
No, because remember, the East Coast,
yeah,
they had their sound, but it was a different kind of sound. They said, yo, we need to invent a new sound for the East Coast. And when they did that...
Well, Mobb Deep was part of that.
Yeah, I know. But there were different ones trying to come up too. But they made an impact. You get what I mean? Because there wasn't only one. There was an entity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? Even though the Wu was there, honestly, the Wu's... I respect to the Wu, but I seen like it was Mobb Deep who was popularizing New York going against the West Coast. That's why Tupac talked about them.
I know.
That's why Tupac... That's why Tupac didn't say Wu-Tang.
I know what
he was saying.
I know what you're saying.
Mobb Deep.
I do. But the thing is, what I'm saying is this: they worked more because they were a unit. They had a whole clan.
Yeah, but Mobb Deep had a whole crew too. They just weren't rappers. You remember when you see Mobb Deep, it was never just two guys. You used to see like 10 guys behind them.
I know, but I'm talking about the music.
Yes.
The music wise for them to get for.
Yeah, I'm not saying they didn't give an impact. I'm just saying that Mobb Deep, what I've seen that Mobb Deep and Nas was like was Mobb Deep and Nas.
As an organization, how they did it well because if you don't know, when they came up as the group,
right, they were hard.
Wait, listen to me, record companies wanted them all.
Yeah.
But no. They said no. We have individuals here. We're gonna be doing individual projects. We're gonna look record deals for them, but you can't be getting that and the Wu-Tang like that. You get what I'm saying? So they did it business wise. You see, with Mobb Deep, don't get me wrong, it's them too, but it wasn't an organization like that. You get what I'm saying?
No, you're just looking on the size. They are an organization. They just weren't 13 guys.
About, you still don't get me, man. Through the business, guy. The business. Yo, you really didn't watch it, did you? Yeah. Yo, down to these guys went on tour. The Wu guy, the Wu wear guy, he says, what the fuck? They bootlegging our shit? Yeah. Yo, check this out. He said, yo, find the guy who did that. Because they went to a few cities and they seen it, right?
Yeah.
Instead of beating the shit out of the guy and everything, they sat the guy down and go, yo, how you do this? And stuff like that. And everything. Yeah. Instead of that, they said, yo, we'll work with it. Instead, I went, yo, that's blessed. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying like the Wu had 13 guys, right? Yeah, I agree with you, but Mobb Deep had the same amount of people. There just weren't guys you knew.
I know that. But what I'm trying to say, though, what I'm trying to say, as an organization, getting their music further. Mobb Deep did get their music far. But look at the scale, what Wu-Tang did.
Yeah.
You understand?
But yeah, it looks like an impact because you've seen all 13 guys do it. 13 guys.
And not only that, that's as individual. Okay, wait there. Mobb Deep, 2 guys, but look all the individual record deals all of them got.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
And a lot of those record deals, they got classics as tracks as well out as well. And why I say that, because some of their music is out on movie soundtracks.
Yeah. But that's like what we're saying, like Duck Down. Duck Down is a whole bunch of guys too.
Yes. But they weren't as like I said, the W is all over the planet, guy. Yeah. It's all over the planet. They done tour more than one time, and not only as a group, as individuals.
It's how they got promoted. It's because they have good promotion.
But no, it's not only that. The organization to the promotion.
Because the guys who they went with, the labels who they went with, were good labels.
You didn't see the part when they went to Def Jam. Def Jam sat down with RZA and his brother and shit.
But they didn't go with Def Jam.
Wait. You should have seen what they said to them. You know what they said to them? Yo, we want the Wu-Tang and everything. They went, RZA went, oh, fuck that. His brother, I need this deal. No. I promised the brothers this. I can't just say this shit and they just take everything.
Yeah, but that's what was the downfall of
what I mean?
That's why there was a certain downfall with them.
Yes, but the thing is, it was smart doing it that way. Because if they did it the other way, they would have got fucked.
Yeah.
Okay? Think about it, what I'm saying.
That's where the downfall went with certain people not making money off of all the music. Like ODB. I seen the documentary. ODB wanted to come out for contract or some type of contract.
What, the Electro deal?
Yeah, but he blames RZA or some shit like
because
that.
Because he wanted to go on Def Jam. And Method Man got on Def Jam. He put Meth on Def Jam. And he got vexed with him because he said, yo, from the time we were kids, we wanted to be on fucking Def Jam. And you put him on, and you didn't put me on?
So what was going on? It's like, because not all of these guys knew each other from the beginning.
No, because...
some of these guys were enemies.
At war.
Like, war.
And the two were at war the most, and they're best friends now, making money and
Ghost and
albums
Ray
together.
Ghost and Ray.
Yeah,
I seen that in the show. They were fighting, trying to kill each other.
They were shooting at each other's families.
What
do you mean? And now, yo, those guys are best friends, guys. I saw those guys perform at Beer Festival.
The Beer Fest?
I mean? Yeah, Ghostface and Ray Ray.
Now that we're talking, it's 50 years, like I said. It's the anniversary of hip hop, but I don't see really. I see certain people celebrating it. Do you feel? How you see like people are recognizing it now? Because I don't feel they're really celebrating it too much. People, even though it's a big genre, what's popular.
The thing is,
they're not educated in it.
The thing is, like I keep on saying, the education of some do and some don't. I can't blame them.
Yeah.
You know, it's the era or whatever still. But the bottom line to it, this is the bottom line to it though, Chef.
We're talking about big people too.
No, but listen to what I'm about to say. It is hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay, you know why I'm saying this? Because if you knew about rock, right? You knew about rock, a lot of them back in the day. Not true?
Yeah.
So hip hop, you should know a lot of them from back in the day.
It's not hip hop they're listening. Really, it's not hip hop what they're listening to.
No. They listen to a lot of rap.
So that's the thing. Yeah, that's what it is. They're not really listening to hip hop. That's where the confusion even confuses us sometimes when we put it all together.
I know.
It's not hip hop.
But the thing is, these rap or whatever trap and all these things got influenced off
by
of
hip hop.
It's like a branch off. Yeah. You understand?
You know why you're feeling it? Because those genres are popular now as much as hip hop is.
They're popular. It's more popular than the boom bap.
Yeah, it's more. They became more popular, and that's
more popular than the boom bap. Like I said,
and that's what people will just associate it as hip hop because it's something what came out of hip hop. It's like when you have punk rock.
It's spawned off.
Punk rock came from rock.
It's spawned off.
Yeah. And there's different type of rock, isn't it?
Soft
rock,
punk rock, whatever, heavy metal,
thrash,
all of them thing there.
Yeah,
pop rock. You know what I mean?
That's what's going on with hip hop now.
Yes, the same thing because it's been a while now, right? They thought hip hop would have faded out, straight up. You know what I mean? They thought it would have been like a style and faded out, but guess what? It didn't. You know what I mean? It did not. It got corporate. That's what happened with hip hop. You know what I mean? Before it got corporate, they used to call it, commercial rap. You sold out, all them thing there. And then later on, they don't look upon that no more. They look at it's gone corporate, as in the corporate companies. You know what I mean? Anything in hip hop is promoting like from food to clothes to whatever products. You get what I'm saying?
Isn't that what they kind of done with wrestling too now?
Of course. But wrestling's always been like that. It's been always like that.
Yeah. Because wrestling's big for promoting everything, man.
Yeah. But now hip hop is, to me, it became like the new WWE in a way, because people diss each other, diss records, and all this shit. It's just not they're going in the ring. You get what I mean? They're just going in the studio and making the tracks and doing it. You know what I mean?
It's funny, yo.
It's jokes. It is funny. Man.
You're talking about the Power Universe earlier.
The Power Universe.
How much Power shows do they got?
They got, the main one was Power, of course. And then after, they had Power Book 1, Power Book 2, Power Book 3, and Power Book 4, because that's the Force.
How much episodes is in each one?
Oh, what you mean, like seasons?
Yeah.
Well, right now, Power Book 2 is going in season 3, and I think Kanan is Power Book 3. That's going into season, I think, 3. And Power Book 4 is going into season 2.
Well, 50 Cent is smart, man.
Right? And there's rumor that, I don't know if he's still doing it, with Snoop Dogg murdered the case. He wants to do another one. You know what I mean? And he had Life, the other series, Life.
This guy keep going and going. How does he do it?
Besides BMF. You know what I mean? But besides that, besides the Powerverse and the Wutang series, have you been watching Godfather of Halem?
I watched some of it.
Forrest.
It looks very good.
That is ill. It takes place in the 60s. You know what I mean?
The early.
Yeah, well, the civil rights movement time. Malcolm X was alive. He was a big influence on Malcolm X before he became Malcolm X, and then after Malcolm became Malcolm X, right? And he still kind of helped him out during the time with protection and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Straight up. During those times, Bumpy Johnson there was the big black gangster.
He was around from
Harlem.
He was around from earlier than that, though, from like the 40s.
Yeah.
Or something. Well, so with Malcolm X, he probably was in the 50s too. Some of that's the 50s.
Yeah.
First in the 50s, before the 60s.
Yes.
Because his downfall, Bumpy Johnson, is in the 60s.
Yeah.
I think he went to jail or something in the mid 60s. I don't know if it's the late 60s, but that's when his downfall went.
Something, around
the late 60s. But he was around from the 40s, from all the
but he was the 30s going against certain Italians.
Well, the mafia worked with him.
Yeah, but certain ones didn't like him.
Yeah,
he was going against them still, but he needed protection. Permission.
And not just them, the Irish. They said it was really the Irish was going after him.
In order to do certain things to a certain family or a certain hit on something, you have to go to the higher families.
Yeah,
you have to have permission.
Yeah,
to do it.
But they're saying
just couldn't do it.
They're saying how the twist is they put the Italians in there, but they're saying it was really the Irish who he was fighting with. But the Italians he was cool with, like some of them. But it was the Irish mafia who was fighting with Bumpy. Remember, there was the Irish mafia. It was big. People don't forget they were around too. Like the Italians, they just disappeared into the police. They're still around.
Bottom line is everybody wanted a piece of Harlem.
Yeah, Harlem is a black.
It was a gold mine for everybody.
Yeah, and it's a black renaissance was going on for a while, like in Harlem, until drugs.
But him come to the conclusion and say, look, the blacks in Harlem, it should be a black man running it, not anybody else. You understand?
Bumpy Johnson, man. But how they got him is like how they catch people. They caught him and locked him up, and then I think he died or something like that. Around not too long after.
Well, the series is still going on. I think it's in
how much season?
Season 3.
Oh shit! I gotta watch 2 seasons. I still gotta watch 2 seasons if it's going to season 3.
I got vexed though that they changed the character of Malcolm X. Another guy's playing.
But they changed it.
Yeah, it's a different guy.
We gotta see this. That's crazy.
I don't know what happened, but that's like going.
But this is what it is. There's been a lack of black. What do you say? What? Drama or sitcoms or series.
That's why I'm glad that 50 becoming hard with these things. You know what I'm saying? And RZA came up with their story. You know what I mean? And Forrest Whitaker coming up with Godfather of Halem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These ones I've been watching lately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's been for years hardly any black, like
Okay, let's
thing with like black characters.
Besides that, right? Besides series, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time there's been a hype black influenced hip hop movie?
Haven't seen that. Trying to think.
Oh, okay.
No, there hasn't been.
There hasn't been any really.
There hasn't been none. Let's be honest, none. No black inspired when it comes to hip hop movie has been out, and we're not talking about those what I call those jump around movies where like it's like, you know, like them goofy comedy goofy shit.
I'm talking about like classics like Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society,
Street Life,
Clockers,
Street Life
City. You know what I mean? Like them kind of movie, them or Shatas. You know what I mean? Like those kind of classic movies.
I love it. You guys are so great.
You seen something like that in these times?
I haven't seen no movies like Shatas. Really?
No, but all the list what I just said.
I know. It's like they're scared to do that type of movie.
Even down to they're
scared
movie,
to do those movies.
Higher Learning.
They're scared to do them.
Rhymes in it too. You know what I mean? All these good movies, or the one with Spike Lee there, Do the Right Thing.
They're scared to do that shit.
Like because they're too political.
Yo, those movies, a lot of those movies, it's like they put a red dot. It's like they mark them. Like never again. No, we cannot do another Higher Learning. You know what Higher Learning shows in that movie?
School Days.
Yeah, but that too, especially that. But you know what Higher Learning shows? A guy turned in a Nazi because he got bullied, and then he goes and shoots people on a university. Isn't that what they really done?
But the thing is
that's really done.
That's kind of like real life.
But they don't want to show that movie because it just brings back more ideas.
Of what else has happened on U.S. soil?
There's a lot of. Yeah, that movie was like showing what is the future. This guy was a guy going to university, getting bullied. He was trying to find a group, fit into a group
of people,
and he got bullied. And who took him in? The Nazis.
And then after all that, just went off on everybody.
It's a message. He joined
everybody from the roof.
He joined the Nazis because they took him in, and other people bullied him. So when they needed him to do something, it was easy to influence him to go kill people.
Because everybody who he tried to be friended with in whatever group rejected it. So
it had a message in there. People with mental illness, you never know people who have a certain problem.
Yeah,
and after they do something like that.
To me, is someone trying to find where they belong. And they can't find where they belong, so finally, organization what is doing wrong, accept him because they see that his mind is weak, so it'd be easy to trigger as a weapon.
You notice that they used to come out with those type of movies or whatever. You can't do that. Like they don't promote those anymore. It's like in Living Color. You notice in Living Color is a popular comedy series we grew up watching.
It's funny
you notice they can't show enough of that shit over again?
It's funny you brought in Living Color because Living Color was the first sitcom show what came up with the Super Bowl. If you look up on the internet, they were the first one who did the
skits.
No. They did the Super Bowl special back in the day because if you've seen the Super Bowl how it used to be, it used to be just a parade and shit. And then after that, after when they did that, the following year it was Michael Jackson, and then after that, all the Super Bowls was the halftime show would always be someone big.
So you say in Living Color had
Living Color turned it
That's
up.
Big.
They were the first ones to do it.
See,
and on top of that, here's the ironic part: there weren't no musician or anything like that. They were just a comedy, whatever. They were on another channel. And they said to tune into this during the halftime special. And guess what happened? The ratings went off the roof of that channel during the halftime thing.
And now in Living Color was on for a while.
Yeah.
But you notice they won't show in Living Color too much. You have to go look for it.
Yeah, but the strange part is a lot of people came big off of Living Color.
Because it's controversial.
From Jim Carrey to Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying?
Because
a lot of big people came out.
It's controversial.
And it was the Wayne's. It was the Wayne brothers. What did it?
Yeah, but
it was them.
The skits are controversial.
Of course, it was always controversial because it's called In Living Color.
Yo, man, Like especially when they
Trust me, if you ever get a chance, check out
you ever watch a Living Color,
it's
Frost?
man.
Why?
Oh, it's
You will
funny.
laugh
You will
to
laugh,
death.
Yo. It's a good.
You will laugh to death.
It's a good comedy series.
Jim
show.
Carrey became famous off of this show. That's how he became created. That's how he became. That show.
That was the highlight of his career.
Yo, you know how much celebrities came on that show? You know how much celebrities? You wouldn't believe it. But this show is like a comedy show.
You know who else came off of it? You won't believe it or not. She was a dancer on it.
What's her name again?
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez became big because she was a dancer on In Living Color.
Yep.
She always.
Perez, she was on there too. She was a choreographer, and I heard that they had problems. They didn't like each other. A
lot of celebrities came on there and performed. That was the shit for the 90s, yo.
That's how she got discovered from one of the brothers of the Wayne brothers, and guess how he discovered it? That ass right there, dude. During the auditions and shit. Yeah.
Probably got some of that. But yeah, man, there's a lot of things going on right now, man. Like movies, like I said, the COVID knocked a lot of people out from going there now. I haven't been to a movie in a long time.
No doubt.
I haven't been to a movie in a long time.
I love going to the movies still, to be honest with you.
Can you eat now in the theater?
Eat what?
Popcorn.
Because
you remember for a while they didn't allow people to eat in the theater. You only could come watch it.
I mean, everything's back the way it is, man.
Holy, that's how long since I watched the movie, man.
But
in the theater.
The thing is, I still have to say this straight. Right now, Hollywood's kind of fucked because how things were. I've been noticing this before even the COVID started. Right? How come certain big time people are doing series them instead of movies?
That's true.
They already knew what's going on. All right? They got off the boat and made their own boat.
It's killing them. It's hurting them.
Huh?
It's hurting them.
Because some of them realize, I make more money with this series and I work longer. You know what I mean? Compared to the movie them. You know what I mean?
I don't have to travel as much.
Well, not only that,
maybe
the movies them are not like years before. The box office them are not making as much.
It's true. That's why movies are coming at your house right now. Like if you at home,
online.
Yeah, you can watch movies at home now.
That's the reason why, yo. Don't get me wrong. People still go to the movies, but the thing is, it's not like the percentages like before.
Because people are watching them straight off the TV.
Off
their whatever smart TVs.
Whatever
phone.
Device you can watch it off of. That's the problem. You know what I mean? There's too much access. Think about it. There's so much bootlegging too. You can watch the bootleg too if you want. Everyone's recording this shit. You know what I mean?
That's true. But superhero movies. What do you think's next?
What about them?
Is there any superhero movies coming out?
Well, the Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantum came out. That was the last one that came out.
But for Marvel.
That's for Marvel.
Oh yeah, that's for Marvel.
Black Adam was the last one came out. But what's for DC? But what's coming up for DC right now is the Flashpoint.
It don't look like they have too much big ones coming out yet, guy. Like
for DC,
it's like they ran out of ideas.
Marvel now, the next one, I think the last Guardians of the Galaxy.
I didn't really follow that series. How much movies they have out of that?
I think the third one is going to be the
last
last
I didn't even watch the first one, clear, guy.
And for Marvel, I know that a few things are coming up for Marvel. You know, the Kang series. It started from Loki, and Loki season 2 is coming out soon. And what else is coming out from Marvel?
Come on,
Secret
Marvel.
Wars with Samuel Jackson playing Nick Fury.
Come on, it look like there's so much other characters too.
There's the Marvels coming out. You know what I mean? Captain Marvel, and Miss Marvel.
Or Miss Marvel, yeah.
You know what I mean?
They need to come out like with a Batgirl or something.
Oh, there was, but they canceled the movie.
Maybe they
scrapped it.
Maybe they have to change.
They recorded it, yeah. I heard they
Who was
did
doing
everything. They scrapped it. I don't know what happened.
They need to make it like a bat. You know what they need to do? Batgirl. They need to make her like a bad girl, like a girl who's like from maybe.
But remember, there's Batgirl and Batwoman.
Okay, Batwoman. Either way, get one of them, right? And make them like a bat, like this girl from like, you know, a bad neighborhood or something, and maybe she like by nighttime.
Well, you know that they canceled that.
She works at a bar or something.
That they canceled the Batwoman show.
There was a Batwoman show?
Yeah, a black girl was playing it.
You read my mind. I was saying that was perfect
first
to you.
It was a white girl, and then after I don't know what happened with her, and then after they changed her.
It was on TV?
Yeah, it was on TV.
It was called
Batwoman.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They had a
yes, off of the CW network.
So how long did it last for?
I don't know, what, two or three seasons, I think.
But how much times they used most of the season? Who was doing it? Was it the black girl?
First season was the white girl.
And then they changed it to the black girl.
Changed it to the black girl.
Where in my mind, I was saying that they should make Batwoman a black girl or some shit like
Flash that. Right now, because all the whole CW is all entwined, right? So right now, Flash, it's the last season 9, and they kind of integrated the black girl in this season, playing some bad Flash, some bad speedster. And you see the bat signal is broken on the bad Flash. Mm-hmm. You know, I watch DC a bit of those shows. You know, like I watch anything what's been Marvel or DC, what's coming out and all that. I've been a fan of the comics for a while.
So wait, do you think like you see how 50 has all these different what it's called shows? What he's doing? I'm hearing this. Is what I heard. This is gonna hype it up right now.
What's that?
That. Tony Yeo, you remember he was in Canada for
24
city tour. So he said he met Pressa and met like some local cats from here and how they're rough, like they're different. Canada has some thugs and everything, and how he told him and the rumor is him and 50. This is a rumor. I don't know if it's like confirmed. They want to do like a documentary of Toronto, Toronto. Toronto's history, urban thing, and use Pressa and his brother to talk about the city. You can't do that. Like, respect to them, but they're young.
There's too much.
There's too much different places. You can't just go to one. Man. No, I want your opinion of 50 Cent. He's a big producer, right? Tony Yeo is his right hand man, right? I know he got influenced by certain guys he met, but they don't represent the whole Toronto. And they're youngins too. They don't know when Toronto was really active. Even though you see active now, what about Regent Park, Scarborough, all these Rexdale, all these places?
They're gonna see it on their point of perspective.
They're only gonna talk about one side where they're from. You're not gonna hear about nowhere else. So 50 Cent and Tony Yeo if they're gonna do something, you need to go to like the OGs, the guys who've been here a long time and maybe still around. Like go to like. You know what I mean? Like the OGs. You could get some of the young guys, but you have to go to the OGs.
The way I look at it is this, man. You want to know about the urban scene and all of that? It's easy. You just got to do your research like in any city. If I was to do it,
that's what they're doing.
If I was to leave here and to find out whatever city, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to find out and go on the net. Go years ago, who is the hottest guys doing the music
but they are looking at it this way.
No, not the ones now.
But they're looking at it like this way. The ones they met.
Wait. You said you want to do a doc, right?
Yeah.
So that means that you got to go deep. You can't go on the recent.
No, but what's happening, those people
That's
are going.
That's how a doc goes.
This is how they catch them, right? They met these guys. So it's an excitement. Yo, I met.
Big deal.
I met Press. I met the brother, and these guys are cool, and we got to do something on Toronto because there's some realness, there's some things going on, but it's only going to be through one
in their
story.
Perspective.
If you're going to do something on all of Toronto, you need to go to every person who represents a different part of it because you can't go everywhere.
Like I said,
you can't tell everyone's story.
Exactly.
So 50 Cent, if you're hearing this, at Tony Yeo, you need to go to the east, the west, the north, the south. If you want to talk about Toronto or whatever is going on, right? Mr. Yeo, because you've been here, you've seen it. You got to go to everybody. But bless up to them. You don't
know, man. You don't know, bro.
That's where it's going.
Anything else on the
no? We should just say our new what's coming up soon. Though we're gonna have a whole bunch of events coming up.
Like a whole bunch
March 11th, you could check us out. D2E in Hamilton. Yeah.
And Stars Align.
Yep, Stars Align in Toronto.
2 events to go to.
2 events.
D2E is gonna be splitting up for that day.
We're gonna have events off from in March going all the way to April so far we know of.
And then after that, okay, we got April 8th, we got Lord Finesse.
Yep, Lord Finesse. And this is what I'm gonna say, we bring content all the time. So when we say subscribe, it means you're gonna hear some edutainment. We do edutainment, meaning education and entertainment.
Yeah.
You get education and entertainment. Edutainment. Down to Earth podcast. You could check out the podcast on YouTube, on Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
And just because you just see us, don't get me wrong, season 6 we're on the road and we're on online here. It's both in season 6 here. Season 6 is gonna be ending in summertime. So
and we're gonna start season 7 in the summer sometime too.
Near the end.
Yeah, near the end.
Season 7
August.
is gonna be more manifesting in the fall.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But season 6 we're still in the mix.
Man. And remember, you can listen to the podcast because we are a podcast, not just video. This is going to be an audio too. So, and you could see it on Spotify video too because they have Spotify video. Apple Podcasts. If you have it on your phone, the Apple Podcasts, save it into your phone. If you have Apple Podcasts or Spotify on your phone, we're there. Down to Earth Podcast Network. Yeah. Bless up. Sean Murray, your host, Rastafari Samurai.
Yeah, man. Before we go, as always, I gotta say this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message
nationwide.
What? You
Bless
done
up.
know. Bless up, people. Subscribe. Done know.
Check it out.